What it do, chat? We're back like I never left. I'm back like I never left. I never left, but y'all weren't here to witness what everything that's been going on. Fuck that. Be back to the video, man. China is 100 years ahead. The U.S. is in shock. This huge construction project proves that. I don't know what they're talking about. You don't know what they're talking about. So let's get right into the video, y'all. I hope y'all had a beautiful New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. And
From skyscrapers that seem to appear almost overnight to entire parks created with 3D printing, from airports
they already got me right there, because what do you mean entire parks created by 3D printing?
float on water to augmented reality reshaping construction itself, China is not waiting for the future. It is building it right now. What you're about to see are massive projects so advanced they make the rest of the world look like
See, it be the technology. Personally, I feel like the U.S. has a lot of cool technology, but they hold out on it for money reasons or whatever the case may be. I feel like China and other places are productivity based, so they're not holding none of that technology back from their people. They're utilizing it in every way possible. The U.S., they don't give a fuck about us like that for real. But come on now, that's nothing new.
century behind. Mini Sky City. Back in 2015, China stunned the world with a project that defied everything we thought we knew about construction. A skyscraper,
What was the
not
name?
built in years,
What was the name of that project? Said I'm not going back.
not even in months, but in just 19 days. They called it Mini Sky City, and it became a living example of how innovation can bend the rules of time. Soaring 670 feet into the sky, this 57-story giant didn't rise through conventional construction. Instead, it was assembled.
Fun fact, God said that during end times, not trying to scare nobody, not trying to scare nobody. I'm just saying, God said during end times that we would literally be competing to build the tallest buildings in the world.
By piece using modular design. Entire sections were prefabricated in advance, shipped to the site, and then stacked together like the pieces of a massive Lego set. Once in place, the structure came to life at a pace so fast it seemed almost unreal. Watching an entire skyscraper emerge in less than 3 weeks feels like witnessing the future unfold before your eyes. But what's even more mind-blowing is
3 weeks? Chat. Chat. I ain't even smoked the goddamn thing. Chat. 3 weeks? You mean to tell me y'all built a skyscraper in 3 weeks? I don't believe that. Nah, we gotta keep watching this.
came next. The same company behind Mini Sky City revealed an even bolder plan, a 220-story tower built using the very same method. To put that into perspective, Mini Sky City is only 57 stories tall, meaning their next project would more than quadruple it. It's a reminder that in China, ambition has no limits. And as you'll see in the next project, they're prepared.
Like, what's up there? What are they using? I didn't see nothing in the sky. What the fuck was that? That's scaring me, because nobody should be able to do that shit. The Chinese people is probably the ones that didn't build the fucking pyramids and shit. Look at them. Look what they're doing.
Push those limits even further.
You think it's
Kayla
aliens?
Power Station.
I think it's they ass, bro. Cause no way, no way. It's the same thing.
High in the mountains of China, where freezing winds cut through the air and temperatures plummet to minus 30 degrees, stands one of the most extraordinary power plants ever built, the Kayla Power Station. What makes this site remarkable isn't just its brutal environment, but the daring vision behind it. Unlike most power stations, Kayla isn't fully hydro, nor is it fully solar. Instead, it combines the strengths of both. Spread
In the comments, if you know what he meant when he said that, let me know, because I don't yet. I'm gonna do some research. He said it's neither hydro fully or fully solar. I'm assuming that's like the energy source or one of the energy sources, but I'm not sure. Like maybe some power plants are sourced by, you get it, the sun, others by other shit.
across an astounding 170 million square feet. Vast fields of solar panels work in harmony with powerful hydro systems, together generating over 1 gigawatt of clean, renewable energy. This is not only the largest hydro PV plant in the world, but also one of the most ambitious, built in conditions that most would consider impossible. Perched at extreme altitude against the forces of nature, it stands as proof that innovation can conquer even the harshest landscapes. And if that wasn't mind-blowing enough, what you'll see next
that kind of looked like a stadium, an energy stadium.
Things to an entirely new level.
AICT 3D printed park. Picture this, an entire public park covering nearly 60,000.
I might have to get my hair lit, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is crazy though. AI 3D printed
square feet, built not with traditional tools, but entirely through 3D printing technology. That's exactly what China unveiled with the groundbreaking AICT 3D printed park. Every detail, from the benches to the sculptures, from the flower beds to the retaining walls, was crafted by massive 3D printing machines using concrete as their medium. The result is a flowing landscape of smooth.
Shoot, just give me one of them Jones. Give me one of the 3D printers that they make, I promise you, and give me the resources that I need. I built this whole city, goddamn. It's gonna look sweet too.
Wave-like designs that seamlessly blend into one another, an architectural style that feels futuristic, almost otherworldly. Even more astonishing is the speed. Despite its enormous scale, the entire park was completed in just 2.5 months, at a fraction of the cost of traditional construction methods. It's a bold showcase of how 3D printing isn't just a novelty, it's becoming a cornerstone of modern building in China. And this isn't the only proof. Their next achievement takes 3D printing to an even larger scale. Shanghai 3.
Okay, so right now, y'all, it just sounds like China's just shitting with the technology. I mean, when you have the technology and the resources, you kind of do have a really big advantage. I'm just trying to figure out why we don't have that technology yet. Like I said, I think we do have it. I just think they're holding it back from us. Because that shit crazy, man.
Printed pedestrian bridge. When you think of 3D printing, you probably imagine small objects, maybe furniture or decorative pieces. But in Shanghai, engineers used it to build something far more ambitious, an entire pedestrian bridge. Stretching almost 86 feet, it holds the title of the largest 3D.
Hey, y'all walking across a 3D printed bridge? Of course I would, but I don't know. That should just seem a little iffy though, sketchy.
Bridge in the world.
I damn sure ain't driving over no 3D printed bridge. I don't give a fuck what you say or where you gotta take me. I ain't driving over no 3D printed bridge, y'all. That's over with.
Constructed in just 450 hours by two robotic arms, the bridge is made of 44 hollow concrete units for the main span and 66 more pieces forming its curved handrails. Its elegant wave-like design doesn't just complement the landscape, it makes the structure look like a piece of art. And just like the 3D printed park, the bridge was faster and far cheaper to build than traditional methods.
Okay. Now that I'm looking at how they putting this shit together, it does warm me up and make me feel a little bit more comfortable that there are humans playing a part. But I'm more so focused on the material. What material do 3D printers print out? Because I don't know that. And it got to be strong. Like, dude. I mean, I guess I could imagine technology doing that. But that shit just seems crazy, chat. Like, think about it. A fucking machine or something that can build you a house in... Shit, that joint built a skyscraper in 3 weeks. So that machine can build you a house in probably like a couple days, a few days. I'm talking top to bottom. That's just insane, chat. You probably would need a team too. It probably would need some people, but I still think that's crazy.
Once again, that China is years ahead in adopting construction technology that the rest of the world is only beginning to imagine. But
like,
as
that's
impressive
insane.
as that is, what China built next is on a scale that redefines possibility itself. Huayi Shikumen Complex relocation. What do you do when a historic landmark stands directly in the path of new development? Most places would make the difficult choice to demolish it, but in China, the answer was far more ambitious.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming names. They all suck.
They decided to move the entire building. The challenge came when city planners wanted to construct a massive underground shopping center, a parking facility, and subway connections beneath the Huayi Shikumen complex. But rather than sacrificing this century-old treasure, engineers turned to technology that seemed almost science fiction. The solution? A fleet. But rather than sacrificing this century-old in China, the answer was far more ambitious. They decided to move the entire building. The challenge came when city planners wanted to construct a massive underground shopping center, a parking facility, and subway connections beneath the Huayi Shikumen complex. But rather than sacrificing this century-old treasure, engineers turned to technology that seemed almost science fiction. The solution? A fleet of robotic hydraulic jacks. Together, they carefully lifted the 8,270-ton structure off the ground and began shifting it forward, step by step, like a giant mechanical walk. Slowly, the building was relocated, making way for the construction below. Once the underground project was completed, the entire complex was moved back to its original place, unharmed and intact. The result was nothing short of extraordinary, a perfect balance of preserving history while pushing forward with progress. And if you think that's innovative, wait until you see what comes next.
Huangjiang Canyon Bridge is not just another construction project. It's a record-breaking feat of human engineering. Rising more than 2,000 feet above the valley floor,
I dazed out a little bit, chat. What the fuck am I looking at? Hold up. Hold up. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is where curiosity and reality should not mix.
Huangjiang Canyon Bridge is not just another construction project. It's a record-breaking feat of human engineering. Rising more than 2,000 feet above the valley floor, this colossal
They definitely didn't do that with AI, chat, and they definitely didn't do that with no motherfucking 3D printing.
structure
No way.
is set to become the highest bridge on Earth, overtaking the previous world record held in the very same province. Building something at this altitude posed a challenge unlike any other. Traditional cranes couldn't even reach the site, let alone handle the massive loads required. So Chinese engineers did what they do best: innovate.
I got something to say. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna wait.
Instead of relying on conventional machinery, they designed the largest cable crane system ever built. Suspended high above the canyon, this system was capable of lifting and placing trusses, each one weighing more than 21,000 tons with absolute precision. But that precision didn't come from brute strength alone. To achieve this, engineers turned to cutting-edge technology, integrating the Internet of
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm looking at. And when it comes to bridges, chat, I think I've even seen a bridge get built before. I just don't understand it. How are they doing it? What the fuck? I'm not seeing enough. Like, I need to see more than this, because this shit just doesn't make no sense to me. Like, I don't know.
with China's Beidou satellite navigation system. This ensured that every massive component locked into place flawlessly.
Like,
On
shout out to the niggas that's working and doing this shit and making this shit come to light. Cause boy, you gotta pay me a lot of money to get up there and do that shit. If it's even enough. Like, I'm talking multiple six figures. Like, this ain't no $100,000 job. This is like, if you were part of the team that built this bridge, you should be bringing home at least $230,000 off this job. I ain't gonna lie to you.
that,
Cause you risking your life for real. Like, bro, anything can happen, man. Like, just the risk itself That shit worth a lot of money to me. I don't know, chat.
Bridge itself is embedded with a neural network of smart cables, constantly monitoring the main structure in real time. The result? A bridge that doesn't just stand as a pathway across a canyon, it stands as proof of what's possible when engineering and technology push beyond their limit.
It's crazy because it's like, whole time where I'm saying I probably wouldn't go across that bridge, with the technology that they use, that shit probably one of the safest bridges in the fucking world, bro. That shit crazy.
And believe it or not, the next project is just as extraordinary. Inflatable construction domes. Construction sites are notorious for two things: deafening noise and choking dust. But in China, engineers came up with a surprisingly simple yet brilliant solution: inflatable domes. Instead of battling pollution with half measures, entire construction sites are sealed.
But wouldn't that just suffocate you in all of the dust that you're creating from the construction on the inside, or am I tripping, chat? I can see how that stops you from outside, like if it's raining or the outside conditions, weather conditions, that makes sense. But from the dust and all this shit from building and cutting shit and all that shit, I wouldn't want to be in no big ass bubble where that shit's all inside.
Under massive air-filled structures. These domes act as barriers, trapping dust, dirt, and harmful particles while
That's what I'm saying. It traps all that shit in there. Okay. I'm not
also
tripping.
muffling the roar of heavy machinery. Inside, advanced filtration systems clean the air before it ever leaves the dome. Fosun Foundation Cultural Center. At first glance, the Fosun Foundation Cultural Center in Shanghai looks like a striking modern theater. But stare a little longer and you'll realize it holds a mesmerizing secret. The building itself moves. Its facade is made of giant kinetic curtains, 3 enormous bronze tubes that slowly rotate around the exterior.
Oh, shit.
The movement is so subtle that you might not notice it at first, but over time, the patterns shift, creating endless waves that make the building look different every single time you see it. In time-lapse, the effect is hypnotic, like a living sculpture that dances with light and shadow throughout the day. But this design isn't only about beauty. The moving facade also transforms the building's functionality. Depending on the event, the panels can be positioned to reveal or conceal parts of the stage, open views of the river to the east, or frame the
amazing.
skyline to the west.
Nah, like, you gotta think about how smart you have to be. Like, sometimes, now chat, we can go a little deep into technology and knowledge. They say that some of the knowledge like this, like, they realize, say, some of the knowledge like this for the technology and shit that's being used came from aliens and shit. I'm not saying I believe that, but not even just aliens, but they be saying that it comes from like shit that the average human wouldn't be able to get to. And seeing what the fuck China is doing, that is just like what it looked like. Cause chat, I ain't gonna lie to you, the shit that I'm seeing is blowing my mind right now. I don't know if I'm just high, or if y'all are not understanding what it takes to. Who the fuck thinks of this shit? Who the fuck thinks of this shit? And who thinks, okay, if you put this and this together this way, that it will create this? Like, it's too much for my brain right now.
It's a rare marriage of art and
That's why I'm just
engineering,
saying, look at this
a
shit.
cultural landmark that feels alive, constantly
A house, maybe. A car, maybe. Clothes, maybe. This shit though, this is beyond your average designing archetype, architecture, whatever the fuck. Shit.
presenting itself before your eyes.
Anji Culture and Art Center. Some buildings look like they came straight out of science fiction. The Anji Culture and Art Center is one.
Like, do you ever think about who the fuck thought of what it would take to create the motherboard of your cellular device? Like the phone that you're holding or whatever you're looking at this right now. Did you ever think, who the fuck thought and how did you know that if you put all this shit together in this joint like that it will work that way, bro? That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
Its most striking feature is the roof, designed to mimic the delicate shape of bamboo leaves, an elegant fusion of nature and modern design.
Built with sweeping white metal panels, the roof is engineered to appear as though it's floating in the air. But this isn't just about aesthetics. The structure will also feature a sustainable rainwater recycling system that passively cools the building, blending beauty with practicality. Spanning a staggering 1.29 million square feet, the center is a monument to creativity, culture, and cutting-edge engineering, and it's expected to be completed this very year. Yet this isn't the only project
I've never seen something that had 1 million square feet. That shit crazy.
China's skyline. Phoenix.
Am I glazing China right now, chat? Am I glazing China right now? If I'm glazing China, let me know. But I feel like this shit is like insane to me. Like this is some crazy shit going on. I'm saying.
In Wuhan, plans are underway for one of the most ambitious skyscraper projects ever imagined, the Phoenix Towers. Rising to a breathtaking 3,300 feet, the taller of the two towers would become the second tallest structure on Earth. But height is only part of the story. The towers are designed not only as architectural marvels, but as massive energy generators. Their exteriors will be clad in solar panels, while inside, systems for wind, thermal, hydrogen fuel cells, and biomass boilers will provide clean energy. Even more incredible, one of the towers will feature the world's highest sky garden, crowning the structure with a touch of nature above the
I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, chat. That shit like something from Avatar.
clouds. Built on an artificial island in a lake, the Phoenix Towers are a vision of futuristic architecture that blends sustainability with sheer ambition. A design so bold, even Dubai will have to take notice. Sponge City landscaping. China isn't just building taller, it's also building smarter. Enter Sponge City landscaping, a revolutionary urban planning concept that turns entire cities into living ecosystems. Instead of lifeless concrete jungles, sponge cities integrate rain gardens, wetlands, green roofs, urban forests, and sunken
I didn't got too high. They lost me, chat. They didn't got too smart on me. What the fuck is this?
parks into the very fabric of city design. These green spaces soak up rainwater like a sponge, reducing flood risks, refilling aquifers, and creating biodiverse habitats in the heart of urban life. The Kunming Stormwater Park, the Lingang Sponge City Zone in Shanghai, and the Zhuhai Hanqin Free
Hey, I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now, but I see them condos over there. I know them motherfuckers sweet as shit. I see them Jones. Bro, y'all cannot tell me them not top-notch 5-star condos, bro. Them Jones should go see.
Zone all showcase how this concept works
I'm getting a penthouse. I don't know when, but I'm getting a penthouse. Like, I've always wanted a penthouse. I actually didn't want a house until probably like a year ago. Like, I'm talking about like building my own crib. Like, I never wanted that coming up. I always wanted a penthouse, a loft.
Even the sidewalks are porous, allowing water to seep through naturally. The result? Cities that not only resist floods, but thrive with cleaner air, healthier ecosystems, and vibrant green spaces. China isn't just building taller, it's also building smarter. Enter Sponge City landscaping, a revolutionary urban planning concept that turns entire cities into living ecosystems. Instead of lifeless concrete jungles,
Chat, what the fuck? Am I tripping or did I not just hear this shit? I didn't go back. Did I go back? We already seen this shit. How the fuck did we get back here? When the fuck did I click back? I ain't click back.
water to seep through naturally. The result? Cities that not only resist floods, but thrive with cleaner air, healthier ecosystems. Island just for the Dalian Jinzhuan Airport. Construction began in 2011, and once completed, it will stand as the largest offshore airport in the world. Building a project of this scale on open water required groundbreaking engineering techniques, essentially creating new land from the sea itself. When it opens in 2026, it won't just be another transportation hub. It will be a testament to how far China is willing to go to push the boundaries of infrastructure. Yangkou 3D printed dam. And finally, the project that may redefine how megastructures are built, the Yangkou 3D printed dam. Planned for the Tibetan Plateau, this dam will stand 590 feet tall. But here's the incredible part. It will be constructed entirely through 3D printing. Gigantic robotic printers will layer concrete piece by piece, just like the printer sitting on your desk, only on a scale the world has never seen. But it gets even more futuristic. Every machine involved, trucks, bulldozers, cranes, will be AI operated, working autonomously without human drivers. That means no delays, no accidents, and perfect coordination from start to finish. The entire dam is expected to be completed in under 2.
Maybe it's a good thing the U.S. don't have this type of technology, y'all. Because there'd probably be a lot less more jobs. So I take this statement back. I take the statement back that I said earlier about the U.S. I fuck with the U.S. for not giving us this shit, because that's too much. That's just too much,
A fraction of the time it would take using conventional methods. If successful, this won't just be one of the most innovative builds in history, it will be a proof of concept for the future of construction, showing that even massive dams and megastructures can be built faster, smarter, and more efficiently through AI and 3D printing.
Well, there we go, chat. China officially does have better technology than us. I'm sorry for being gone for so long. We're not gonna worry about that. I don't got no stories for y'all. I don't got no sob stories, no excuses. I'm just back and I'm here. And that's how it's gonna be for everything, y'all. I ain't leaving nothing behind. I'm gonna carry all this shit with us, man. We out of this shit, chat. I love y'all, man, for real. Especially the ones that's still here.